Boxing coach and trainer Oliver Harrison has sadly passed away aged 59 due to cancer. It's been many years since I was up his neck of the woods in Salford, his boxing gym. But about a week ago, some guy came into my place of work rocking an Oliver's gym hoodie. I had to ask him how Oliver was doing. Of course, he replied not very well. But he was quite taken aback by the fact that I knew where Oliver's gym was. I was like, sure, I've been down that dingy road before, where it's pretty rough in Salford, always enjoyed his lessons. And I think it speaks of the fact that as a coach, as a personality, Oliver was more memorable than your average trainer. He had a very subtle and chilled out way about him. He always seemed to have time for everybody, that's what you always hear. Very chilled out guy, seemed like a top geezer. Now, in terms of who he trained, Jamie Moore, the Salford boy, is probably who he's going to be most closely associated with. He was training Rocky Fielding, who of course got beat by Canelo recently. He trained Martin Murray for the majority of his career, right up until the end. And he trained Amir Khan. He was actually Khan's first professional trainer. So, certainly trained a lot of good guys. But when a trainer does die, I don't think it always comes down to just who did they train, how great were they. Most trainers, especially in rough areas like that in Salford, where you have a lot of loose cannons who need direction, trainers like that, their greatest contribution really is in grounding young men, taking them away from the streets. And I think no matter how rough these kids were, again, they never had a bad word to say about Oliver. If anyone's got any stories they want to tell about him, feel free to share.